Kia ora, Tina Koto, hello and welcome back to FTL with Birdtross, playing with the Federation Cruiser Type B, the Egyptian, with our crew, Osiris, Anubis, and Ra, who has unfortunately died. So we've got Anubis on the helm, Osiris in the weapons, and then Jones, the NG, and the shields. Alright, so pretty cool ship so far. We've got 5 engines, probably don't need to worry about engines anymore during the game. 2 shields, definitely want to get that up to 3, maybe even 4. Definitely want to get the artillery beam up. Definitely need to get the weapons online and a better weapon. Maybe you want to sell that fire beam because there's a better beam that you can get than that at the moment. We've got a scrap recovery arm as well and a bunch of stuff to sell. Maybe we might keep the beam drone, I don't know. Anyway, here we are in Sector 3, the NG homeworlds, and well, see, here's the thing, if we sell these we might not get enough, because I'm thinking 80 scrap is what we need because we've had so many missiles in this run. It's only fair to assume that we're only going to get a bunch more. I don't know if selling all this is going to make 40 scrap. Might have to sell the firebomb as well. I want to see if that, well, they need drone control first of all, so we'll go ahead and hit that store. The curse of the store. A messenger arrives. No scrap, ours, our weapons for you. You're about to raise the shield when you realise it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so 80 scrap there. What else have they got? No, nothing really here. We don't need any of their stuff. Maybe need some fuel, but I want to see if we can get... Okay, no, we can get enough scrap out of them. That's good. So we sell the beam drone. It'd be so good to use the beam drone because we don't have that much. If we had a drone recovery arm, that would actually make using it really good, but they're not selling a drone recovery arm either. So this can do damage, but I've never used a firebomb before, so that could actually be really fun. Okay, so I'll sell this. We'll see if we can get the fire. Oh, it's a fire bomb. Okay, I thought it was a fire beam. Well, it doesn't matter either way. Bomb's probably better. So yeah, now we've got enough scrap to pick up the drone control. It's a system repair. How useless. Well, should we hang on to it? Okay, we'll just pick up a bit. I'm so indecisive at the moment, sorry guys. Oh well, we'll just hang on to it for now, I guess. If we can find a defense drone or something that'd be really handy. I was hoping to get a defense drone there is the thing. Normally you get a defense drone, but you can get a anti-ship drone or a system repair drone, I guess. Holy crap, a weapon is floating in space! Yes! Perfect. We get 15 scrap and the weapon in question, namely a hull smasher laser. Oh yeah, 2 lasers, 1 damage, so that would definitely be really good if we could power up our weapons a bit. That's going to cost 50 scrap, so we are going to need to hopefully try and find a ship around here and kill that thing. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary to aid him. Shall we respond? Of course. Great. I was worried no one would respond. Changing accents. My usual carrier stays late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. I'll pay you a bit of scrap now, but they'll surely tip you generously. Oh, cool as. Great. I uploaded their location to your star map. I'm running out of options, so I have no choice but to trust you. You'll do what you have agreed to do. We get 5 drone parts and that quest marker. Huh, okay. It's way over there, which is kind of good. I was thinking of hanging out down here. I'm going to go to here. Those probably won't connect, so probably go in here is the safe option, so that's what we're going to do. What do you got for us? You receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Let's respond to the call and move in to assist. You approach to find a Manta ship assaulting a small NG space station. You prepare for a fight. Uh-oh. They've got 2 people coming over. I assume they're both Mantis. Well, they've been in the mid base, so that's good. We'll send our the two weakest fighters in all of the FTL galaxy into the mid bay. Well, I guess actually, no, we'll keep that in the engines because the Zoltan's going to heal that for us. We'll actually scratch that. We need to take that out of the engines, put it in the dual laser so that we can fire that now. So they've got that, so they can punch through our shields a bit here. If they're lucky. if they get their things exactly right, which they might not do. And they might miss, because we've got fantastic engines. So what we're going to do is basically wait for their... Typical. Alright, what we're going to do is wait for the dual laser to charge, I guess, and just auto fire on their weapons, maybe? Let's see how that goes. There we go. One weapon's down, so that's good. We'll just... Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what we're going to do for now. And now that the weapons are way out of sync, we don't even have to worry about taking down the weapons anymore. Now, there's probably an NG on board there. Alright, they finally jumped out. That's good. We actually killed one in transit, which is also amazing. So what we're going to do is going to send our NG over to the engine room. We'll get Osiris back in the weapons. And one of those missed, so that's not good. Oh, there we go. Here comes the super beam, the artillery beam. Whatever you want to call it today. Taking out a huge amount of things there. The weapons are completely down now, so we'll just focus on the... Ooh. Oh, the ship's on fire. Ooh. Maybe we could kill the crew. I hate how that happens. It's like, oh, maybe we could kill the crew. Ooh. There goes that fire. The Manta ship breaks into 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 30 scrap pieces. The NG respond to us. The station was in the process of being evacuated. A number of civilian NGs offer their gratitude as they finalize their preparations to leave. They offer some fuel as a reward, namely 2. Was that worth it? I guess it was. Alright. We got 50 scrap now, so we should be able to get the weapons up a little bit just to get that hull laser one online. But I just want to quickly check if there are any stores nearby, and they're not, so we're not in any immediate danger of wasting money. So now we can power up this. Excellent. So that's a total of 4 damage right there. So this is actually quite a good setup if you think about it. Fire damage is always really interesting because I've never even used a firebomb ever, so it might be kind of interesting to try and use it in this run. Alright. Took a bit of damage there, but we're at 20 at the moment, so we're alright. Where are we going to go now? Let's go up here. Let's see what's here. I was kind of thinking of dodging this system, but I'm coming here anyway. You spot a Manta ship hunting in the distance. Let's aid those civilians. You frown, power up the weapons and prepare to engage the Mantis. Not today. Not at all. And a good thing we got our hull laser 2 online. Oh dear, this is going to be pretty bad. Okay, what we're going to need to do is run our NG over there super fast, because those Mantis are probably going to be able to take that Zoltan down even though the thing's online. And good, they're both in there. Unfortunately, our dual laser is now underpowered. So what we're going to do is actually wait for both of those to load up. Okay, they can get through our shields again. And these, man, those Mantis are ferocious. Alright, both of those are ready to go. So what we're going to do is attack their weapons. Hells yeah, both of those hit. Moving that NG over. So maybe if we take out the oxygen, maybe they'll take a bit more notice, is what I'm thinking. Alright, they both jumped away. One of them died in transit, that's what I like to see. We're ready to jump away if we need it. So we're going to send Osiris back to the weapons, and Jones back to the shields. The oxygen's down, and those guys are taking notice. The super weapon comes in, they can no longer dodge, making our job immensely easier. What we're going to do now is whack them pretty hard in their oxygen. Oh yeah. Now those guys are hanging out in there for some reason. Do you think we could suffocate them? It would be so much easier if I could actually see in there. Then it would kind of waste their slug's ability though, but alright. Okay, let's just finish them off, because why the heck not? We'll take out their oxygen again for fun. Down go the Mantis. Manta ship breaks apart. We get 3 fuel, 1 drone pad, and 33 scrap. Let's attempt to contact those civilians. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join our crew. We get one dude who is Mafan the human, you useless piece of meat. Alright, so what I'm thinking right now is that I could move the slug just because the human's completely useless. But the slug is pretty good at evasion. It'll be very quick before they level up. So what we're going to do is, I guess, just send my farm here into the engines. Alright, 1 second, guys. Literally 1 second later, we are back. Just wanted to check if I was recording correctly, and I am, so let's go onwards. We've got a store right there, but I think we want to scrounge up a bit of scrap before we check it out. So that's what we're going to do. Let's head down to this sector and see what they've got to offer us. A mantis vessel flashes past our view screen, weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. We could aid the civilians or stay out of it. They've got a rocket and a heavy laser. Well, we might be able to take down the weapons before they fire it. So let's aid those civilians. We're going to aid them, of course, anyway. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the mantis ship. Not today. Not any day. Oh boy, they've sent a mantis aboard once again into that place. So we are going to depower the engines a little bit. Get the Engie in the med bay to take down that mantis. Alright. Now they've only got one other crew member. So, what we're going to do here now, I just realised just before, it was a bit of a waste if the hull laser hits the shield. Well, no, technically it isn't, because it does ×2 damage on the MD rooms. It doesn't do 2 damage just outright, like a heavy laser would, so actually, no. Alright, anyway, we're going to just pummel their weapons, hope we get there before the rocket fires. Thank goodness we did just enough damage. We got a miss in there, unfortunately, but we are okay. Now what I think we're going to do is do the same thing again. Because there's nobody in there anymore. Now the Engie will be madly repairing that. Yeah, he's repairing that pretty quick. That must be an Engie. So what we're going to do is make sure that mantis can't get home. There we go. So we're going to kill him on board the ship. And down go the mantis. Mantis ship breaks apart, and what the heck was that? 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 31 scrap. Let's attempt to contact those civilians. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. We take what we can from the remains of the ship. We get 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 18 scrap, and I'm gonna have to check out what that sound was. Alright, the mantis is dead. The sound was nothing. Get that med bay off the line and back to your post, soldier. Alright. Where are we going now? Could hit the distress beacon. How many jumps have we got before they take the store over? That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. After 2 jumps, they'll be there-ish. It'll be close. Oh, we'll go here. We've got plenty of scrap as it is anyway. So many decisions in this game. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here at this station. That's a tongue twister, isn't it, that one? Alright, yeah, if we get 6 fuel for 12 scrap, we'll never have to get scrap fuel again. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, yeah, so good thing I made that decision there, because otherwise, well, we wouldn't be able to get to the store in time. The Engie can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The Engie hive of this beacon is selling equipment for just that. And they have a defense drone. Amazing. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. We don't really need it. Nah, because we've got an Engie, so if we really need to repair stuff, we have the power. Alright, we'll get that defense drone because they're just so useful. And yeah, we don't need anything else. Dang computer sounds. Alright, I think I've shut Skype up, so we can head down to this distress beacon. Oh dear, I hope I don't get any more computer sounds. That would be completely embarrassing. The distress call is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Well, luckily we have an Engie who has the power to remotely repair the targeting system. So we get them doing that. Our crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks, along with 3 fuel, 2 fuel, 3 fuel and 2 fuel, 2 missiles, excuse me, and 37 scrap, which gets set to 40. Wow. So much money. Money, money, money. I shouldn't do that song. Alright. What should we get with our money at the moment? I'm thinking either the artillery beam or the shields at the moment. And next shield layer is going to cost us, what is it, 155 scrap? That'd be really nice to have. We don't use the artillery beam that much. It's not the top priority at the moment, but definitely getting the artillery beam up to level 4 is something that we do want to do, because 20-second cooldown on that thing is pretty powerful. Weapons as well, we're actually doing okay for weapons. If we get one more layer we could power up the Leto, but we don't really use missiles at the moment either way. But what I am going to get right now actually is sensors. Just cuz. Alright, anyway, so here was what we could do. We could go up to there, then to here, then to the quest. But we're running out of time here. Oh, we could actually go maybe to the quest and then there, and then fight our way through rebel territory. It's Sector 3, so it shouldn't be too strong. We'll actually give that a try. I'm crazy. Yes, I am crazy. A settlement with still loyal to the Federation hails our ship. They've prepared a weapon to aid our escape from the ripples. We get 19 scrap and an Ion Blast Mark II. Oh yeah, one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game. Oh dear, we can't pass up the opportunity to use this thing. We're going to need to power this up now. Oh dear. Alright, so what we're going to do is just keep it there. Yeah. So we're probably going to switch out the Leto for the firebomb eventually. It's going to take so much money to power that up. We need to power it up though. If we could use this in tandem with these two, or like if we could get one more power, we could use this in addition to our dual laser. So that would be pretty cool. Yeah, we could hit the exit now, but then we'd be missing so much opportunities down here. So let's go down here and finish these off. You arrive at a smoldering NG research station, its distress call unanswered. Attacked by pirates or mantis most likely. There may be someone left alive, or else something of value left on board. Let's run another scan with our sensors. Haha, I told you it was worth it. Scans reveal the station's reactor is overloading. Not only that, but an injured NG and a functioning drone schematic still on board. There's not time for both. So if we could get another NG, we would have somebody who would be a great repair person, but we already have an NG? And if we get the drone schematic, we get money, but money is kind of important to us at the moment. So I'm actually going to take a rare move here and not save the crew member. Let's save that drone schematic. The NG don't feel things the same way other species do. They'd want the tech to be saved. Your away team heads straight for the goods and returns with time to spare. We put some distance on the station before it blows. We get 17 scrap and a second defense drone Mark I. Well, if I didn't buy one, that would have been a great time to get one, but good to sell, I suppose. Well, let's hit the quest right now, otherwise we won't be able to hit it, so that's what we're going to do. We might be able to hit the sector down here, was the plan. Alright, now we had some drone parts to sell here, I believe. You arrive at the location given to you by the merchant. You're supposed to deliver drone parts to the station here. You find a small research station and discover that it's putting out a distress signal. Strangely, there's no response to our hails. Yeah. Okay. Now I think this is one of these events where there's a chance to lose a crew member. So I'm not going to do it. Let's just leave it alone. Okay. So we lost out on the opportunity to make a bit of money with our drone parts. It seems to be happening to me more and more. I don't know if that's a bug. It seems like something that would be a bug, but it's just... it used to work, but it is starting to happen more. A mantis vessel flashes past your view screen, weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. Well, I've got a missile there, so if we need to, we can pop a defense drone, and I've got a single shot laser, so we are pretty much good to take them down. What else have they got? Well, pretty much all of their rooms are filled up, but we should be okay. They don't have a teleporter, they're screwed. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the mantis. Not today, once again. Alright, now that's probably a Leto, but we will try and take it out all the same. I'm going to need to let both our weapons charge up here to make use of punching through their shields at the right time. They haven't fired yet, so it probably wasn't a Leto, so we are going to have to pop a defense drone here, just temporarily. There we go, get that out of there, and let's attack their weapons. to avoid another missile. Oh yeah. The NG goes in immediately to fix that, but we're not. That's not going to stay true for long. What we're going to do now is attack them in the weapons again. I don't want to. You know, the defense drone is quite good, but with these larger ships, particularly, you know, like this one here, the Federation is pretty large. Because the defense drone could be like way over here, there's a chance that a missile coming from over here could slip through and damage a room before this can either target it or the shot hits it or something. So it's always nice to have the defense drone, but you don't want to rely on it 100%. Which is why I was trying to take the weapon out. The Manager ship breaks apart, we get 2 fuel, 2 missiles and 24 scrap from the wreckage. Super beam did a great job, the artillery beam, excuse me. Let's attempt to contact the civilians, and it turns out that they wisely made a fast retreat while we distracted the hostile ship. Something that I always probably would do in their shoes. Alright, well we've got 2 fights here. With the Federation, no the rebels, excuse me, if we're fighting the Federation, that'd be kind of interesting. Alright. I just noticed something. That there has got a symbol and that one doesn't. I wonder if that's because that's the one that's activated. Alright. Where are we going to go? I guess we're going to get the heck out of this system. Should I have spent some of my money? Maybe. The rebel fleet has found us, and the nearby scout turns to engage. We must flee before their cruisers can open fire. Well, thankfully we have pretty powerful engines here. One person is going to jump into the oxygen, I suppose, so we're going to send Mafan over there. No, they're going to the medbay, the fool. Alright, well, we'll depower the engines and power up the medbay and make this a very super duper easy fight. We need to let both our weapons charge, but they've got one of those, so we're probably going to need to take 2 more out of our engines, unfortunately, to avoid any damage here. But they do have a bomb as well, so that's not very good. Otherwise, they can't actually do any damage to us. So we are pretty safe here, actually. Alright, what we're going to do is attack them in the weapons. And we did set it on fire, which is good, but they also have a medbay, so the fire isn't going to help out too much. Ooh, see what I mean? Right, our shields just went completely down there. Alright, we're going to have to send Osiris there to take that out. Alright, we'll send Mafan as well to help put out those fires now. Jones took a huge hit there. He needs to get into the med bay there pretty soon here. Alright, the fires are out, so that's good. The weapons are down, and they can't go in there, so what we're going to do is take out the med bay. Ooh! Okay, the med bay's on fire now, that's interesting. Their oxygen's down now as well. They can't dodge anymore. But it looks like there's a hull breach or something in there. The oxygen's draining pretty quickly out of their weapons room, which means I'll be able to get in there pretty soon here. Ooh. Alright, well we need to send our guys back to their posts. Hopefully we won't get hit again in the shields, otherwise which one is it? Jones? I've forgotten his name now. Alright, we don't need the defense drone anymore, so we'll power up the engines. Now where am I missing power? Alright, there's all... There we go. Alright, now they're going to try and go in there and fix that. We can't let them do that too much. Artillery beams coming up again. Now the guy's out of there, unfortunately. We need to take those shields down. There we go. We got one shield bubble down. Now they're slowly repairing that. We're probably going to attack their weapons again, just cause. Alright. Oh, both missed. Okay, well thankfully the super beam comes in, takes out the medbay, which is good. Now they don't have anybody on the helm, so it's going to be much easier to fight them. So what we're going to do is attack the shields again. How? Oh, hang on. How did we miss? I don't understand how... We missed, didn't we? We missed, and there's no one in the helm. Their evasion should be 0%. So they've probably got a leveled up helm, and we are just incredibly unlucky there. Wow. Right, there we go. Hull breach, that's what I want to see. Missiles are still down, that's good. If we can keep those missiles down, that's what we want. Alright, there's no more oxygen in there, so what we're going to do is take out the medbay. There we go. So they have a bit of a hard time there trying to fix that. Looking good, guys. And down they go. Took a bit of damage there. We definitely need to get to a store to get some of that hull back. There's no time to salvage the enemy ship. We must jump away before the cruisers get within firing range and we get 1 fuel. Alright, Jones, I'm going to do the thing that everybody's been begging me to do for the last couple of minutes, and that is take him to the medical bay. Alright, yeah, my far needs a bit of healing as well, so we'll send him down that way. Osiris, get back in there. Keep healing. Oh, close that door. Alright, he's healed up already. And Jones is almost finished. Awesome. Back you go. Alright. Get the power back where it belongs. I'm thinking I want to save my money for shields now. Because we're in Sector 3 and we are doing pretty well, I feel. In terms of sort of what we have, but, you know, more is always better. You found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Continue, baby. Ooh. Weapons galore. They can't get through with their conventional weapons, but that rocket could pose a problem, depending on whether it's an Leto or an Artemis. Alright, well, it looked like it was a Leto, so what we're going to do is power up that defense drone and see how we go. Oh, thankfully, it missed. Oh, that's a breach bomb by the looks, so completely useless. What we're going to do is take out their weapons. There we go, 2 hits. Excellent. Alright, now the missile's coming in. Take it out. Beautiful. Alright, dual lasers and the hull laser 1 is coming online. That's good. Fire them simultaneously. Oh yeah. Alright, we almost took the rocket off. Ooh, sensors are down. We'll go ahead and send Jones, I guess, to go and fix that while we can, just cause we can. Oh dear. The weapon, the rocket, is the only thing left online, and that is the only weapon I care about. It's kind of ironic, actually, how it's like, most times, the rocket is the only thing you care about, and that is the last weapon to go down. Alright. Same old story. Oh yeah, look at that, the room's on fire now. Nobody's in the helm because that's down as well. Looks like the super beam helped us out there. Alright, NG can go back to the shields. Now those guys are going to run for the medbay pretty quick here. But what we're going to do is attack the medbay. Duh. Oh yeah. Now it's got 3 layers. Wow. That is pretty impressive. Hopefully that guy won't take out that last bit of fire. Hopefully the fire will spread. Oh dang it, he took it out. Alright. Let's attack them in the medbay again. Now the medbay is on fire. Huzzah! But unfortunately, yeah, not enough hull left on the ship to be able to kill the crew to fire. There's no time to salvage the enemy ship. We must jump away before the cruisers get within firing range. We get 1 fuel, and we did take a bit of damage there as well. Just the 2 from the sets, I think. Alright, off you go, and on you go. How are we doing? 70, 100. Alright. Yeah, we're at the exit here, so we can jump to the next sector, which is pirate controlled. But we should be able to get through. A few Federation-friendly planets still exist in this sector, but they are constantly under attack from pirate raids. This is a dangerous sector, so be careful. Alright, how are we doing here? Sector 4. Not bad. Alright, well I think what we're going to do is hit these 2 sectors, then the store. So what I'm thinking is, if there's something valuable at the store, we can pick it up, is what I'm thinking. And that's just always my thinking. But I do want to spend the scrap on shields. But I guess we'll just do that plan anyway. We'll check out what the store has, and if it doesn't have anything, then we'll get the level 3 shields. Not too far from the beacon, we detect a destroyed cargo ship with its cargo scattered nearby, intact. Let's run an advanced scan on those boxes. I've never seen that event before. Your advanced sensors pick up faint life signatures inside the cargo. The life forms appear to be armed. This looks like a planned pirate ambush. Destroy the crates to prevent another ship from falling victim? Or leave it alone and prepare to jump. I've never seen this event before. I don't think I've ever seen this event. Alright. So if we leave it alone and jump, we're not going to get anything out of it, but I don't know what we're going to get if we destroy them. I guess now that we know what's in there and we know where they are, I guess there's not any danger. Let's try it out. You fire in the crates, breaking them open and scattering the pirates into empty space. A pirate ship appears in nowhere with a message. You'll pay for that. Alright, looking good. So they've got a rock and an NG. Some of the worst crew members you could possibly have. And they do have a rocket and 2 little lasers, so we are okay from their conventional weapons. And they've only got 2 shields as well, so we are pretty much the perfect ship to take them out at this point. Alright, boop, off our shields, and let's attack their weapons before they fire the rocket, please. Dang it. Alright, they hit an empty room there, so no real damage taken. Let's take the defense drone and... Whoa! Must have been attacking one of these rooms over here, otherwise that would have hit, man. Alright. Now they've got the rock repairer, that's got a fitty. See, the way you're supposed to do it is round the other way, aren't you? Alright, now the rock doesn't take any fire damage, so we can't kill the ship due to fire. But what we can do is take out the oxygen, probably. Or, let's just keep doing that because they're all in there now, and we can hurt them. Oh yeah, the super beam set in fire. Alright, you win! Oh no, wait. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. They offer us 4 fuel, a drone part, and 17 scrap. I do have enough fuel here at the moment, and that is nowhere near enough scrap for me, so we are going to not accept that surrender. Now that's on fire, so they are going to very wisely actually send their rock in to take care of the fires, and leaving the engine to repair the weapons, but... what foolish mistake. What we're going to do is attack that again. The NG is almost dead here. Maybe we'll be able to kill it in this next salvo. Oh, actually they're going to die in the next salvo, aren't they? Down goes the pirates. I'm glad I got that defense drone. The ship explodes, leaving behind 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and a whopping 40 scrap. So that was probably worth it for us because we have a ton of fuel here. We don't need to worry about fuel at the moment. I'll turn the defense drone off, get that back where it belongs, and prepare to jump the heck out of here. Could go up to one of these systems. I want to jump into the nebula though. I love nebula. I was going to go back here, but these actually connect. But it's not like I'm going to go to here and then down to the store. What I'm thinking is I could go to the store and then just up to one of these sectors and then into the nebula. That's probably going to be the most efficient use of our time here. So let's do it. And what do we got at the store? What do we got at the store? Well, our transport ship and a squadron of fighters are in orbit nearby. You're wary of their trustworthiness, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright. We have a crew teleporter, but we don't really have the crew for it. But I do love picking it up early because I use it against the boss. They have a second hull laser. But we've got our Ion Blast 2. I said that I was going to get that online, didn't I? I'm a liar. We're going to sell one of our defense drones. We don't need 2. You could have 2, but we don't really even have the power for it anyway. I'm probably not going to invest in drone control at this stage anyway. The fire beam. I do want to keep the fire beam, but we are just going to keep it in a hold for now. I would like to try and use that at some point. That could be really powerful, particularly against the boss. Alright, what we're going to do, I think, is... See, at this point, what I'm thinking is if we come out here and go to here, that's going to cost far too much. We could get that and then get one of these, and then we'd have to take 2 power out of our engines in order to even use the Ion Blast 2. Now my plan, what I could do as well is just get one of these and then turn the whole laser off. But if I get one more, I'll be able to turn the dual laser off. That's... Well, see, here's the thing, is that the hull laser is worse than the dual laser at this point to me, because I want to use this to actually damage systems. So I could stick with the 1. Choices. We are definitely going to get 1 at this point, and then what I'm going to do is something along these lines. And then we can actually keep the Ion Blast way down the back here, because it just takes so long or such a short amount of time to, you know, blast. It can stay there. Alright. This is pretty solid. If we could get the hull laser going as well, this would be a very, very strong ship. I could get one more and then use the Leto as well if we need it. I do want to get those shields going though. We're in Sector 4. So I think probably level 3 shields is something that we definitely want to think about here. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just jump up here and then into the nebula. Hopefully it'll be worth it for us. Oh, I should have got some hull repairs there. It's a bit late now. Should have gotten hull repairs. You guys are shouting at your screen, I know. You find an abandoned mining station on a nearby moon. A quick scan shows no life forms. However, we discover a usable schematic. 21 scrap and another defense drone. I bought one. I don't need one now. Oh, alright. Let's enter the nebula, slow down those rebels. Hopefully there's something here. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's attempt to follow and help. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon a rebel ship, which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. We prepare for the fight. Alright. Well, I've got an attack drone. And it looks like some kind of dual laser. So what we're going to do is turn auto fire on. Get our ion blast on their shields. And we become an advanced fighter with our ion blast too, just like that. Alright, we're going to depower these for a sec to get the defense drone online. Ooh. Oh dear. Alright, well let's get the NG up in there helping repair that. Alright, now we're evasion masters apparently as well. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, the ion blast should be ready to attack again. Let's do that. Let's get Jones back to the shields. And... ooh! I can't believe the defense drone missed, but they missed us. We're going to wait for our ion blast to take the shields down, which is just what they did. Then we're going to attack them with our dual laser. There we go. Alright. Now that's a powerful combination if I ever did see one. Haha. They can't repair the shields because they're ionized. Nobody's in the helm, which is a fool's move. Weapons are completely down. They've got a system repair drone. So pretty much just going to keep it as it is, I guess. There we go. Please don't kill us. I'll give you everything we have. Namely, 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 21 scrap. Nowhere near enough, buddy. Down they go. Keep it as is. They can dodge now, but that shouldn't be too worrisome. And down they go. We missed one there. I was a bit worried we were going to miss the second. Ship explodes, leaving behind 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 33 scrap. Much better deal. Oh dear. What I'm thinking is probably, could I hit the store again? We're in a pirate-controlled sector. Maybe there's another store around here? I totally forgot to get the hull repairs, guys. Alright, well, we'll have to stay in the nebula now pretty much anyway. We're probably going to need to face the rebels there, so we need to go on. We are underpowered to take on rebel elites at this point. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for us. So they've got a beam, a rocket, and a thing. We're pretty much invincible to them at this point, so let's attack. The only way they could damage us is with the rocket. So what we're going to do is get the defense drone online. Because with this strategy it's going to take a lot longer to power them down. But should be alright. I've got my hands off the keyboard here. Alright, the rocket is fired. Thankfully that missed. I've got 1 shield to punch through now. So far all our ions have been hitting, which is what we want to see. There we go, they're down. So what we're going to do is attack them in the weapons. There we go. Now everything except the rocket is offline, which is perfect, of course. Alright, we missed one of our ion shots, but hopefully that's not too much of a problem. Alright, the rocket is finally down. We missed another one. That is going to start to be a problem if they keep missing like that. Okay, we missed another one. We're starting to miss at all the wrong times here. We missed again, but the helm is down, thankfully. Won't be missing anymore. The enemy ship powers up its FTL. They're trying to escape. Haha, good luck with that, you fools. Alright. Keep those shields offline, gentlemen. Osiris doing a fantastic job now. Take everything we have, and let's both forget this ever happened. They offer us 4 fuel, 4 missiles, and 21 scrap. Again, don't really need the missiles or the fuel, and I want more scrap, so let's not accept that, and wait for them to die horribly. What are they going to give us? Boop boop. Babooski. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and much more scrap. Cool. We've got plenty of scrap here. The one thing we need at the moment is power. We're always using our defense drone. We won't be able to hit that store again, unfortunately, guys. We can't hit it again. Alright, so level 3 shields, I say. And we need spare power. We technically don't need the spare power. We might need the spare, because we're always using the defense drone. I'm glad I got it now. I am glad I got it, even if I've gotten 2 since I bought 1. Alright, so we do have the level 3 shields here. It's going to take us another 80 scrap to power that up 1 more. So that's what we're going to wait for. Alright, level 3 shields, please. That's looking good. And now we need to heal some dudes up. Just the one, I think. Yeah, Osiris needs a bit of healing. So in he goes. Heal up faster, you fool. God of the underworld. You call yourself a god of the underworld. Oh cool, everything's back where it belongs, that's good. And what we're going to do here is go probably like this, then the distress beacon. Cool. Now so far I've actually been pretty lucky with this nebula. We haven't found any ion storms or non-event sectors. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the station is offering us a deal. Well, that is a reasonable deal, but we need our fuel and we're not using missiles, so we're gonna have to ignore that one. Alright, let's go down here. I've actually seen a oh, that was loud in my ears. Sorry, headphone users. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. We could manually search the records for survivors and equipment, or avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. We get nothing if we do that. Typos, no full stops. OCD. Let's manually search the wreckage. Most of the debris is hardly even usable as scrap. However, you eventually find an intact weapon that can be mounted on our ship. We're getting 26 scrap. And a second Ion Blast Mark II. Haha. And that probably just made us. Look at that. Now we need to get that up and running. You don't technically need a second, because one of these can be powerful enough, is fast enough and powerful enough to take down a 4-layer shield. Having 2 would be amazing though. Because you could focus this on something else. Like the weapons. They're so valuable though. It's such a shame to let such an opportunity go to waste though, but I do want to use my firebomb. I want to use that firebomb. Alright, let's see. Get that oxygen on lung before we all suffocate, and I guess we can jump out of here. Let's go check out this distress beacon. If we find a second shop, we've got a ton of stuff to sell them at least. A ship without lifeforms in a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Let's search for that ship. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches our eye. Ooh. It looks like a massive asteroid is in a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab whatever they can first. What do they take? We could take the weapon and any spare scrap. Or the stasis chamber. Let's go ahead and grab that stasis chamber. Your crew grabs the pod, drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying the ship. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. We get 22 scrap and the augment damaged stasis pod. Now, I'm not sure how many of my FTL videos you guys have seen, but we have found the stasis pod a couple of times here. Hopefully we can crack that thing open today. Alright, what we're going to do here. So there's more sectors up here, so it's probably better that we jump up here and then kind of come back around. No stores down here, I'm guessing, so let's do that. Up we go. Starting to run a bit low on hull, I'm getting nervous. You arrive to have a small fleet of NG ships target you with a message. Piracy results in negative societal impact. Not permitted. You assure them of your honest intentions, and they allow us to pass. Alright, let's get everything back online. There we go. That's everything back online. Let's go. A store up there. So we need to hit the store and then basically come right back down. We don't have an opportunity to make more scrap at this point, but we do have a bunch of stuff that we could sell potentially. Do I want to hang on to my Leto? The Leto's so not powerful. It's almost as a... You could almost argue that the Firebomb is just as powerful, I guess, as the Leto. You receive a wideband automated message. Welcome to our humble trade depot and shipyard. All are welcome, but try any funny business and our 152 automated turret satellites will tear your ship to shreds. Yeah. Alright, well we can't blame them for being cautious, can we? Well, 40 scrap. What do they got that we need? Not really. They don't really have anything that we need except the hull repairs. So we'll go ahead and get some. Yeah, they're a bit more expensive, but yeah, we need them. So we've got 94 scrap left. It's too costly if you think about it. We could have another one powered weapon, but I mean they're so rare. I mean, well, we could have the Leto, the dual laser, and 2 Iron Blast 2s. That could be a powerful combination. That could be quite powerful, but that uses 8 weapon slots, and we have 4 unlocked at the moment. Such a strategy wouldn't be useful to us at the moment. But it's such a powerful strategy. It would be such a shame to pass up an opportunity to use such a powerful strategy. 2 Ion Blast 2s. That would be an amazing ship. It's very irresistible. What we're going to do is sell this, I suppose. So at this point we could sell the Firebomb then. I really did want to use it, but these 2 Ion Blasts, they're so irresistible. I think I am going to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this online. I'm going to keep that there. We'll keep the Leto up as well, just because it's so low powered that we could use our spare power while we're getting the second Iron Blast online to power that up. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, we've got 3 shield layers. It's going to cost us how much? Over 200. We could get the 4th layer and then just have the shields just be out of the way, which would be pretty good. I think we're just going to quickly pick up the doors though, just to help out with the borders. So we'll do that. Now I have a scrap recovery armor. We picked up the scrap recovery armor pretty early on, and that is really helping us out here. So it looks like we're not going to be able to hit the exit once again on time. They're going to be there in, what is that, 1, 2, 3 jumps. 1, 2. So no matter how fast we go, we're going to run into the rebels anyway. So what I'm thinking is, let's just do the same thing that we did before. Let's go down here. We're a bit more powerful than we were before, and we should be able to survive anything that they can throw at us anyway. Our rebel ship moves in to engage. We attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by an AI. Alright, they've got a rocket and an ion and that. Now that ion's not going to damage us fast enough for that to be a problem, but ours is going to be fast enough for it to be a problem for them. So let's let our Ion Blast wear their shields down before we attack them with our dual laser. 2 Ion Blast 2 guys. Oh, I forgot to power up the defense drone, so that was a bit lucky. Alright, if we could get one more shot off with the Ion Blast. Alright, let's see. Oh dang it, they fired it. Alright, let's get this online. I don't want to take damage to this guy. Oh, well that missed us anyway, but always better to be cautious. Alright, let's get that online there. Weapons are on fire, not that that matters too much. Come on, take it down. There we go. On fire again. It's completely down, so we'll attack them in the helm now to stop us missing. Goodness me. There we go. That's down. I won't miss any more. Let's focus on their weapons because I'm worried. Alright, the Superman comes in, does a ton of damage. Did they do 2 or 5? If they did 5, I guess it would have killed them. The ship explodes, leaving behind 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 35 scrap, and a reverse ion field. I did not know that the AIs could drop that. You get surprised in this game all the time. Particularly if you've been playing it, not playing it for so long. I haven't been playing it for that long. You know, a few dozen hours, I think. It protects our shield from ion damage, giving a 20% chance to negate it entirely. That is pretty useful, but pretty useless as well. I mean, you know, there are much better augments that you could have. If we come up against another augment, that's going to be the first one to go. Alright, let's see. So yeah, we could go here, and then up to here, and then these two or something. Let's make use of the system while we can. So that's what we're going to do. Let's check it out. The ship hails us. Good sir, it seems you're having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. And maybe we can come to an arrangement? Ooh. Delaying the rebels here is very cheap and could be very profitable for us. So that's actually what we're going to do. Let's hire the mercenary to delay those rebels. The mercenary ship masks its jump signature to our own, and then jumps off in the opposite direction. This should keep the rebels guessing. We lose 18 scrap, but gain 2 free jumps, which we're going to use over here. So we could go to one of these and then the exit. But we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we're kind of in the situation now where I've kind of done that inefficiently. If I did that, if that happened over here, that would have been great. And then the exit would have still been done, because then I could have gone 1, 2, and then to the exit. As it is, though, we could go 1 and then to there. But if we go 1, 2, 3, then, you know, the rebels are going to be there. I think this is more profitable, though. We'll see, if you do it the way that I was... If you do 1, 2... Because if we go 1, 2, then the rebel's going to be there. So we could go 1 to then to there. And that's going to give us 2 sectors. But if we do this, it'll be 3. So this is technically more profitable, so I think we'll do that. So up here we go. Playing the smart game. Oh yeah. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Yes sir, they have cloaking, which is not good. I've also got rockets. But we do have the defense drone. Right, it's a weak cloak, which is good. They don't have any shields. What we're going to do is take down that cloak with the ion blast, I guess. And fire on the weapons. Alright, the engines took a hit there immediately. Down goes the helm immediately as well. These guys are useless. Wow. Alright, they've stood. That's going to hit. That's going to hit. It's so going to hit. Arrgh. Takes out the defense drone. Typical. Alright, well they're not firing one again anyway. That was probably a waste of a defense drone, but we've got tons. I mean, you know, it's alright. How are we doing? Get us back in the engines. Down they go. Alright. The ship explodes, leaving behind 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 28 scrap. We've already made back the money we gave to those mercenaries. Cool. Alright, well, hopefully the asteroids won't be able to get through our level 3 shield as we send in our Engie to go repair that. How is he doing? 7? Okay, so not too well then. He's going to need to head to the med bay, so we'll get that ready for him. Unless he can repair that in time. That's a great thing about Engie, is their repair speed. I mean, they're just such bosses. Okay, yeah, he didn't even need to leave the room. That's great. He's only got 1 bubble up. Our level 3 shields defending us from these asteroid field, no problem. Okay, we did take a bit of damage there, but we're alright. We're alright, we'll be able to heal up in the next sector. Right, come on, dude. 60, 70, 80, 90. Level 1 medbay. Never leave home without it. Always nice to have a much more powerful medbay though, but really the only reason you get it is because of borders. Right, so let's go down here. And hopefully there's something useful here. Another asteroid field? Really? A pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Right, they can't get through our shields, but we are in an asteroid field, so they technically can get through our shields. Alright, what we're going to do is send the human and the Engie this time into the mid bay. We'll power that guy up. They don't have any rockets, which is fantastic. This is probably one of the first guys we've ever faced such like that. Let's take their shields. Don't know why I wasn't doing that already. Alright, so far everything seems to be going smoothly. Come on, Ion Blast. We could go through with our dual laser already, but I'm not going to. Let's make sure they don't return home. There we go. Zoltan going out to fix that. Good luck with that, pal. Alright. There we go. Now there's a hull breach in there, making sure they can't get out of there. They offer you some of their cargo if we let them live. Those guys are getting wrecked. 5 fuel, 8 missiles, and 22 scrap. That is not bad. That is not a bad deal. That is quite good. But again, we've got enough fuel at the moment where we don't have to worry too much. And we're not using the missiles. I want more scrap. I want more scrap. We need a ton of scrap to get what we want out of this run anyway. The Engie got home just in time to be destroyed. Ship explodes, leaving behind 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 33 scrap. See, that's still a decent amount of resources and scrap as well, which is all good. Alright, let's go. Alright. Okay, no, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can jump out here. So the rebels are moving again, alright. Is that enough for level 4 shields? Let me check. You can't actually... See, here's the funny thing. You can't actually activate it by clicking on there, but you can activate it using your hotkey. We do have enough to do that. So we need like one more battle, basically. Alright, yeah, cool. Now, I know the artillery beam's kind of getting neglected here, but if we could get that running, that'd be a fantastic setup. In addition to the artillery beam, that would just, like, kill everything. Soon after arriving in the system, you're hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information that we need. Yeah. What kind of information would that be, buddy? How to defeat the rebel flagship? Easy. All you gotta do is take out those missiles. Once you take out those missiles on the rebel flagship, they're pretty dang easy, even on normal. Right. Let's try and take out the shields before the missile fires. Let's do this. There we go. Oh dear, it's gonna fire. Unless it's a really big one. It looks like we took out the bomb before it fired. It's like getting ready to fire. Yeah, we took it down. Didn't need to pop a defense drone. That is what I like to see. Oh, come on. Getting a Mantis to repair that. He's almost dead. Let's see if we can kill the Mantis. That'd be real fun. Oh! Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, dang it. Dang it. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to be able to kill them due to fire, but the super beam kind of ruined that. The artillery beam. Maybe we even want to forget about powering up the artillery beam anymore. A curious smile came across my face. Alright, let's just let's finish him off. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. That is not enough, buddy. You kidding me? That is not enough. Maybe in Sector 1. But not today, folks. The ship explodes, leaving behind 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 25 scrap. Look at that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh, yes. Oh, we've got one more there, but what we're going to do first is actually power up the shields. Now, by doing this... by doing this, we won't need to worry about shields anymore. And we're pretty early on in the game, so we can spend the rest of the time powering up our weapons. It's the only thing at the moment that we really need. We're so powered up in terms of defense. We're so weak in terms of offense. Alright, what are these guys doing in here? Completely wasting their opportunities to level up. Okay, yeah. Get our evasion on. 42% evasion. From 35 to 42, that is pretty good. Let's head to the exit. And see what they've got for us. We're ready. You've found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Alright. Oh, they send 2 guys aboard. So what we're going to do is going to send our human down. We're actually going to send them out of there. Let's get these guys out of here for a sec. So what we're going to do is just round everybody up. Get everybody close. Now if we can get them in there before they take that down, that would be great. Okay, good. Now they're fighting the Zoltan. That's not very good. Well, actually what we'll do is get them out of there. Oh! No. Zoltan, get out of there. Human, out. Human, in. Zoltan, in. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Right. Now, they are very dangerous if you think about it. They are reasonably dangerous, but not too dangerous. Alright, 1 power to the dual laser. Let's get their shields down. They've got all their power in the shields. There we go. So, oh, they did teleport away. Okay. Now everybody needs a healing, but they shouldn't need to come back on, and they can't really hurt us too badly here. So we'll keep Jones where he is. Mathan back there. You back up there. Alright. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Get that back there. Goodness me. Alright, yep. Ooh. Okay, cool. Take out their shield. Come on, everybody. Down they go. Let's hit the weapons. Dang it. Took out a mini beam. Oh, yes. There we go. That made them panic. Alright, there we go. There are heavy lasers down, so they can't do anything to us anymore. That's good. Get that shield down. Oh, yeah. Alright, they're repairing the teleporter. Okay, now they're repairing the helm. Alright. Try and just take their weapons out, please. Looking good. Hands have been off the keyboard, by the way. Oh, we killed a guy! We killed one of the crew. That is fantastic. Okay, don't miss too many of those. Dang it, they keep missing. Alright, we're gonna need to switch over. Otherwise they're gonna, like, power the shield up, and that's not what we want at the moment. Okay, we took out a shield bubble. Okay, they've got to go repairing it. The fools. And in comes the super beam and finishes the job. Before there's time to salvage the enemy ship, we jump away before the cruisers get in. Oh, well, there we go. Alright, now what we're going to do real quick is just heal these guys up in the med bay before we end the episode. Oh no, keep that powered. Okay, Jones, in you go. Actually, scratch that. There we go. Mathan as well. And Anubis is alright. Nobody's been attacking Anubis very much, I don't think. Always good to see. The helm is probably the most vulnerable point on this ship because if the evasion goes down, you're pretty much toast. Even if you do have 4 shields, because most often, you know, ships in the late game can punch through 4 shields, whereas at the moment we're finding it pretty difficult to punch through the shields. We can do it with this, even just this setup, but it's very difficult, particularly because of their evasion. Right, we've got a rebel-controlled sector or a civilian sector. We're actually going to go civilian here to hope we can get that damaged stasis pod cracked open. Open a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels can catch us up. And if you want to see what happens in the next episode, you're going to have to tune into the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Birdtross playing FTL with the Federation Cruiser Type B, the Egyptian, and Kia kaha.